Alright, it's your boy Zay, and today, on Update Saturday, is some great tips on how to prune your plants and the updates in the past week. Here we go! Woo. Yo, it's your boy Zay from the Grow Farm channel, and today I have some great tips of pruning for you guys and some great updates to show you. The miracle bush is looking fantastic, but anyways, check out this habanero pepper plant. You can see how beautiful it looks, well balanced and all, but you have to think of ahead and actually what will happen later in the future with this plant. Now all it wants to do is grow, so each branch will probably, weigh a decent amount. And because there will also probably be some peppers on there, some new growth going that way, hopefully this way, a split could actually form right in the middle, affecting the main stem of that pepper. And if that broke off, these two branches just fell completely, or it just broke over time, you wouldn't have a pepper plant anymore, and eventually you would have to start all over. And I don't want that to happen to you guys. I don't want this to happen to me. And the best way to actually prevent that from happening is cutting it way back. So I would say maybe down here. So I just wanted to point that out because this is a really good example. Although it looks really nice and dandy, a beautiful pepper plant with tons of side shoots coming off of it, I would prevent this issue from ever happening and just cut way down here because you do not want that to split. So with that being said, and that great example getting out of the way, let me show you some other great pruning tips that could help you out.
You should be shocked if you just saw last week's episode, because these plants look nothing like how they do now. I pruned for a purpose, and I can guarantee that these plants will look even better than they did with past experience. Now I just showed you how my habanero pepper plant was doing, which I will talk about more later, but this here is my habanero pepper plant. I got rid of all its branches that I felt should be taken off, peppers and even flowers that would have bared fruit, because I wanted the plants to focus on their root system. As this is a new pot that I recently transplanted them in, and because I want the foundation of my peppers and your peppers to be strong and able to carry the weight of its branches that will lead to a large harvest. Your foundation is everything, even in a house. To get the house upright, you have to have a good foundation. So this tip for pruning your pepper plants is to make a plan to strengthen whatever foundation you have by pruning or adding soil to your pepper plant.
As you can see here on this habanero pepper, it has a skinny base, and you don't want that for peppers. So what I'm going to do, since I don't want to cut off the branches I have already and actually top off the plant, is add a couple of layers to this pot here. It's important to remove any green foliage or leaves, because what happens is as they break down, the green leaves will steal nitrogen from the soil to help break it down. And we want to keep any nitrogen we have because I'm not outdoors, and nitrogen can't be replaced as easily. So as I add soil, what will happen is roots will begin to grow out wherever soil and water meet the plant. You can also lightly scratch the base to make this process go faster. Just ensure you water regularly. That's one secret many people don't know about their pepper plants. The next tip is very important, and that is to have a plan. Every cutting will result in a difference of growth. I want a bush-like pepper plant instead of a skinny tree feel, and that's just me. But if you want a tree-like pepper plant instead of topping your plant, you would want to trim the edges of that main stem, so that you would continue to lengthen that main stem until your main stem chooses to split, kind of like here, this little V shape. Some people choose that method as a way to get a larger root system by planting their pepper deep in the soil to send out more roots, and then top off whatever branches they have left out of the soil to get a better thickness. Now, what I mean by that is, let's say I had this long system and I just buried from down here and under would be covered in soil, while up here would be out in the sunshine. So what I would do to get a bigger thickness is just top off one of those major stems that are coming out, and what would happen is more leaves would just be budding off of here. And that's really cool about pepper plants, is that there's always going to be new growth whatever you do with it, as long as the root system is healthy. Now I know it looks drastic now, but make sure you subscribe because I know in a couple of weeks they will look great based on past experience, and everybody's going to be like, Zay, how do you fix your pepper plants like that? How did you do it? And I'm going to be like, there's a video, check it out, and I talk about it here. So be subscribed. You're going to see huge amounts of changes here, and I can't wait to give you the updates on these guys because I know it looks drastic now, but you'll understand it's going to look fantastic. Now onto the updates. So here's our peppers here, and all they are basically sticks with a whole bunch of side shoots coming out. So I know you guys probably aren't that interested in them, but what you guys may be interested in is our avocado tree. Now check this guy out. He's doing fabulous, getting thicker by the day, to be honest with you, with nice green leaves, and he's doing quite well. So I'm really happy with this and happy with how he's thriving, and he's looking pretty good. I like him. Here's our miracleberry bush. You can just see the bright colored leaves. It's really loving its environment in here. And this is the plant that produces berries that can change your taste buds for more than or about 2 hours. That's really interesting. It says that it can actually make an onion taste like an apple. I don't know if I believe that, but I'm definitely going to give that a try. I don't know about the onion part, but I'm going to experiment with those berries. I know that for a fact. Over here is our pink Eureka lemon tree where I can make my own lemonade. Pink lemonade, that is. And just check that out. Beautiful tree. Not much going on. It looks a little bit bigger. And new leaves up the top. And it really has a nice silky feel to it. It's a feel like no other plant I ever felt. So that's pretty interesting. Brand new leaves at the top there. Beautiful leaves. But our pink Eureka lemon tree is doing fantastic. Over here is our Nagami kumquat. It is producing like mad. Same old, same old. I keep taking them off and more keep coming. There's even another blossom right there. Beautiful tree. And I'm just blessed to have it indoors, so that's pretty neat. So this channel is The Grow Farm, and if you're new, welcome. I'm always happy to see a new subscriber, and I appreciate it when you guys comment below. Speaking of comments, if you guys made it to the end of this video and you're a true fan, put in the comment section, what should I grow next? If you have any questions, I'll be happy to answer them. And in ahead of time of advance, thank you guys so much for putting this video on your Facebook pages, Twitter, Instagram, whatever. Thank you guys so much for sharing this with your friends and family. I appreciate it, and I hope everyone had a great holiday and will have a great day. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.
Hey, it's Zay. Why not watch another video?
Peppers. I'm really surprised. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm pulling it in back. Let's see here. What else we got? In the back there. And 8. All right, 8 peppers for an